Good morning, guys. It is 5:30 and we are up. And although half of me was like, no, I want to be lying in bed because it's all dark and snuggly, the other half of me is like, yes, I get alone time to myself and I am going to thoroughly enjoy this workout. Anyway, join me on a full day of Starch Solution eating with a little working out at the beginning, hopefully to inspire you to move your bodies as well. So let's do this. We are on Heather's 12-week 2.0 challenge, day 21, chest and shoulders. Let's do it. Arms are all finished, guys. My arms are absolutely burning. Now I'm going to move on to a little bit of rebounding. I'm going to do Michelle fat burning HIIT cardio workout. I'm so excited to get on my rebounder. I would literally rebound for like an hour if I had the time right now. So let's do it.
Now, you can just work in the legs. And then if you
So guys, I've just finished that workout and I don't know if you can tell, but there's literally sweat dripping down my face. The reason why I want to show you these workouts is because I want to show you what it takes to get to the next level, to change your body composition, having lost 60 pounds and wanting to build some muscle. So anyway, I hope you guys like seeing these workouts. If not, let me know and I don't need to include them. I can just include the food stuff. But anyway, I'm going to go wake my babies up because it is getting late. We are moving on to the food portion of the day. I have not yet taken Abe to school. I've got like 5 minutes until I need to leave, but I am getting hungry. I don't have time to make a meal or something, but I'll show you what I am gonna have. I made some extra soup in a mug yesterday, which was the most delicious thing. You guys know I was very excited about it. I'm gonna heat this up in the microwave and drink this real quick before I take Abe to school. Fantastic pre-loading. Yes, beautiful. Perfect. I'm so sorry about the noisiness of this kitchen. I've got a very squeaky Romy and the washing machine on, so I can only apologise. But if you can hear me somewhat, I'm going to make some pancakes this morning, but I'm going to do it a little bit differently. And I'm wanting to make apple pancakes, where you kind of have like an apple ring inside the pancakes. I think you're excited, aren't you, Rory? Are you excited about the pancakes? So we're going to do this together, guys. I am very excited because I just fancy something fruity inside my pancakes. And I also might do some like blueberry pancakes. I might just mix it up and have like a fruity medley. I'm not quite sure. Right, so we're going in with one nice ripe banana, 1 cup of oats, 1 cup of water. This is the easiest pancake mix of all time. It's 1 teaspoon of baking powder. No, it's not spicy. It's a spicy apple, is it? Yeah. And 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. So we're just going to blitz this up real quick. Okay, so then we're just going to slice this apple into little rounds. I do not have an apple corer, so we're just going to move on without it, and that's going to be all right. My new motto at the moment is get more fruit into my life as much as possible. Okay, so I'm kind of wanting them, they're a little bit odd, but that's all right, that kind of size. And I'm just going to try and take the centers out if I can. Okay, so my pan is hot. I've got my mixture and I've got my apples. So I'm just going to dunk it in. This may not be pretty, but it's all right. It's going to taste really good, guys. I hope. Okay, shake it, shake it, shake it. I'm wanting this to be like mostly apple with a bit of pancake mix, to be honest, so I can have a lot of them. Oh yes! I'll tell you where this inspiration came from. It's because I really wanted to do this with pineapple, but I don't have any pineapple. So then I thought, well, I'll just do it with apple then. But yeah, if you had like pineapple and you had it into like little circles like this, that would be insanely good. I'm hoping the apple gets a little bit cooked. And almost like a little bit kind of caramelized in there is my hope anyway. But let's see. Yeah, Mummy's doing pancakes, that's right, sweet pea. Oh. The reason why I wanted to do this specifically is because when I have pancakes, it doesn't give me a lot of volume and I want to be eating more pancakes than I ever actually have from 1 cup of oats. So I thought if I did it like this, I could have the biggest, fattest stack ever And it's the same amount in terms of oats, and you've just added in a ton of fruit, but you feel like you're having loads of pancake. So that's my thought process behind there. Right, so I'm gonna let these cook for a bit and I'm gonna slice up another apple now. So here we go, and I'm just flipping these little apples over. This is actually my second batch of apples. Oh my gosh. And I've already got so I've got 2 apples on the go already, and I've got more mixture. So I'm gonna go with a third apple. This is gonna be a gigantic breakfast. Yes, yes, yes. Okay guys, so this is my pancake stack. It looks ridiculous. Look how many, there's 3 apples in here, guys. Look at that volume. And I just did a little peanut butter drizzle on the top, but doesn't that look absolutely insane? I need to take a photo of this immediately. Okay, so I totally dropped them all over the floor outside when I was trying to take a photo, but that's okay, it's worth it. Anyway, these, absolutely delicious. So good. Just made myself a little chocolate drizzle because it needed something extra, with some cocoa powder and some PB2, and we're just gonna drizzle this on the top. So good. It's a nice Romy. Do you like it, babes? Your cheek. This is how you can eat pancakes as a volume eater. You load it with fruit, baby. Anyway, Romy and I are going to be going swimming after this, so I'm going to get ready, pack her some lunch, and then we're going to head, and then I'll let you know when I do some more eating. Before we go out, I need to think about food, so I need to do some lunch for Romy. I've got some leftover pasta and some pesto. The kids just went so crazy. I thought I was going to have loads of pesto sauce left. I do not, but that's all right. So I was going to whack this pasta there, and that is going to be Romy's quick and simple lunch. And I was trying to think about what I'm going to have for lunch, and I can't be bothered to make anything because I literally need to leave soon. So I was thinking what I would do is I would quickly whip up a pear smoothie, like my pear ginger smoothie, which I really love. And I'll also throw in a few chickpeas in there for good measure as well. So let's make that real quick. Right, I've got 2 pears, I've got half a cup of chickpeas, like a cup of soya milk. I'm also going in with a 1/3 cup of oats and some ginger. Okay, maybe about a thumb of ginger in there. And I would do spinach, but I don't have any, that's okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot to put a banana in. Okay, we also want 1 banana in here, obviously, for really good sweetness. Romy's tired, so we need to leave. Oh yes, the banana is obviously necessary. Anyway, that's great. I'm gonna pack this. I'm gonna pack some leftover grapes. And then, yeah, let's go swimming, baby. Just reached the swimming pool. It's 11:15, but I'm actually still hungry. I think it's because of my crazy workout. So I am going to dig in, and I'm going to drink half of my smoothie now. There really should be no rules for when you eat. You should just eat when you're hungry. And if you're hungry in the morning, eat lots in the morning. That's all right. Romy is such a wild baby. She spends about 30 seconds on each thing, and then she just runs to the next one, and she just can't stay still. She's absolutely crazy. Do you want to go in the swing, Roms?
Yeah.
Yeah? How many times?
4, 2, 3, 4.
Butty in. Ready, Rom? I just have to show you how cute Romy looks because I think she is edible. Romy is asleep in the car, but I need to go and pick up Abe and take him swimming now, and I'm hungry, so it's a bit of a pickle. Anyway, I need to head out, so I need to get something immediate. I've got some leftover brownies. I have got some chickpeas, which I cooked up this morning, and I've got some fruit. I'm going to put that all together. Not conventional lunchy type stuff, but it's going to do the trick. Okay, brownies, I've got 3 bananas, I've got chickpeas, I've got apples, I think I've got everything. I might also grab some rice cakes so I can smush the bananas in between the rice cakes, but I'm just super hungry today, guys, so I need a lot of food. Anyway, my plan is to munch on all of the low calorie density of stuff first. Apples, carrots and bananas, and then the chickpeas and the brownies are for afterwards if I still feel like I am hungry. But I've realised I haven't had a massive fruity platter or like a ton of veggies yet today, not in the same way I usually do. So I think that's why I'm feeling like I'm lacking something. So we're going hard. I've got a couple of carrots with me.
if I ever feel like I'm hungry in between meals, I'll always have a little think about what I've actually eaten that day. And it's usually because I haven't had enough low calorie density goodness. So also, if you feel like you're hungry, what are you actually hungry for? I know that if I'm hungry for something like some kind of treat or brownie or something, that's not necessarily real hunger. But if I'm hungry enough and I'm excited about a carrot, I know that that is hunger, and I am actually hungry, and therefore I should definitely be eating. But yeah, so what are you hungry for? Have a little think about that. If it's fruits and veggies, I'd say definitely honor your hunger fullness cues and go for it. If you're hungry for something else, it might not actually be for food, it might be for something else, for comfort, or just because it's really darn delicious, because it's sitting in front of you, because you're bored, because whatever. What exactly is the reason for your hunger? Anyway, that's what I had to think about.
Hey guys, it's been a while. Food has been made without you, and I apologise for that. Swimming days are absolutely crazy, and we got back and James got started on some stuff, and then we were listening to, so James just realised that the new Busted album has been released, and James and I used to love Busted so much. So we've been also listening to that on full blast as well. So I can't really, film while I'm doing that. So anyway, I apologise, but it was important. The Busted was good. Anyway, I'll just show you briefly what we've got going on tonight. So I thought we were going to be having broccoli hash brown bake tonight, but I realised that's a silly thing to make when I'm not going to get back until about 5 o'clock. So we switched it around. We're having mushroom stroganoff tonight instead, which I'm equally excited about because that is also very delicious. So let me just briefly show you what I have got going in here. I have got an onion, 2 things of frozen garlic, some soy sauce, and a ton of mushrooms, like 3 packs of mushrooms, I think. And then in here, I've got my creamy sauce, which I've just blended up, which is 2 potatoes, the ones that I boiled a few days ago, and then they've been stuck in the fridge ever since. Soy milk, dill, mustard, apple cider vinegar, some bouillon, and a little bit of water. And that's basically it. But that is my creamy sauce. And then I'm going to pour this on in here, and you'll see the magic happen in a second. Potatoes are the essence of the creaminess in this dish, and just look at that come together. And obviously you want to cook it for a little bit so the starchiness kind of like goes everywhere and gets all like beautiful and fluffy. But anyway, that is the magic there. I obviously need to let this cook down to thicken up a little bit more. So anyway, there we go. And with that, I really wanted, I've been dying for the chickpea flour cauliflower that we had the other day, which was so good. And I didn't want to make it Indian because I didn't think that would fit with this kind of stroganoff. So what I've done is, oh my gosh, it's looking, cauliflower down. It's looking very good. So I've gone for mushroom stroganoff flavors. I've gone for dill, I've gone for garlic, and I've gone for some lemon juice. So I just need to mix those round, get them back in the air fryer. This is going to be my new vegetable obsession, I think, guys, is the chickpea cauliflower, because it is very, very special. Oh! Great with those flavors as well. Oh my God. I'm so excited to eat this. I also know that I'm going to have mushroom stroganoff with something, and I'm trying to figure out what to have it with. By the way, I ate 2 apples, a carrot, and 3 bananas whilst we were out because I was just super hungry. But then after that, I was not hungry anymore, so I didn't eat the chickpeas and I didn't eat the brownies. So starting on the low calorie density stuff really helps. If I just had the chickpea and brownies, I would have, of course, eaten those, obviously, which would have been absolutely fine, but always prioritize that fruit and veggie stuff. I'm wanting to have my mushroom stroganoff with something, and I'm not quite sure what, so let's go and figure it out. Got a very tiny bit of rice. My kids are going to have it with this rice. Actually, why don't I bump up the veggies even further? I'm going to have mine with some courgette noodles. Because I know sometimes you can have a stroganoff with pasta, I guess. I'm not really in the mood for pasta, so I thought courgette. Yes, babes. So I'm just using my handy little peeler to turn this into some courgette noodles. Like so. Super simple. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if I want raw courgette noodles or whether I want to slightly cook them, and I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it out. Actually, the warmth from the mushroom stroganoff might actually cook the courgette noodles as time goes on, but let's just grab a couple of noodles. See what I think. raw and crunchy is the way to go. I hope you guys can appreciate quite how much vegetable I've got going on in here. I feel like I am now the master of including as much veggies as possible into my meals and also making it taste darn delicious. Okay, so I'm just going to pour my mushroom stroganoff over the top here. Get all my noodles nice and covered. Oh yes, oh yes. I'm just going to add all that lovely cauliflower on the side as well. So I've realised this is very vegetable heavy, which is great, but actually I want to add a little bit more starch on this. So I'm going to go in with a few little chickpeas on the side as well. There we go. I mean, obviously that has potato in it and this has chickpea flour, but yeah, I thought a little extra sprinkle would do the trick. There we go. Oh my God, that is deluxe. That is deluxe, guys. I love those courgette noodles. Don't taste like courgette at all. Genuinely tastes like a noodle right now. What is going on? I never used to like a courgette noodle. I used to hate them. How has this happened? I'm so confused. I think it's the stroganoff because it's so powerful in flavour. Guys, I've actually had loads of messages from people about this mushroom stroganoff, saying it's one of their favourite recipes from my meal plan. And it is very, very good. Link down below as usual if you guys want to check it out. But guys, it's so good. Wow. I'm gonna go and eat this. And in all honesty, I don't know whether I'll have more. I might, because I've been very hungry these days, so anything's possible. I don't know. Okay, so it turns out I was still hungry. You never know how the day's gonna go. I feel like I need to start adjusting my food to fit. I don't know, I feel like I've been working out for ages, but I don't know what, something's happened since I've started my rebounding. I just feel like I need more food. I feel like, I don't know, I must be doing something that just requires me to need more food. Anyway, so it's an adjustment period, but I have made myself something very delicious. It's something I made the other day. It's a more porridgey version of my millet halva because it was a very delicious. And I have done about a cup of millet, a cup and a half of soy milk, I've done a couple of dates, I've done a ripe banana, and I also had some leftover like little cashew and almond pieces and a couple of little raisins, like very tiny amount that I just thought I'd bung in there because actually this evening I'm not too worried about super low calorie density stuff. I'm actually wanting something a little bit more calorie dense to make sure that I'm not hungry after this meal. So that's why I've gone for a couple of dates. So, you know, when you're eating this way, yes, you can eat for weight loss, but in terms of whole food plant-based, you can also eat for weight maintenance, obviously, and you can also eat, if you wanted to, gain weight. You can have loads more dates, loads more peanut butter, all that kind of stuff. So I'm obviously just figuring out where I kind of sit on all that. But yeah, anyway, I'm not too worried about having the dates and the stuff because I'm just very hungry, but that's absolutely fine. There might be some who say I'm so hungry because I had such a light dinner because it was very vegetable heavy. But the reason I did that is because I'd eaten 3 bananas, 2 apples and a carrot beforehand, which although it is obviously low calorie density stuff, it's also like, that's a lot of food in and of itself. That's a good, like, you know, 400 or 500 calories. So I didn't think I was going to need like a ton more food. So anyway, that's why I played it light. But obviously the thing that you can obviously do is just listen to your body and eat when you're hungry. So if you're hungry, eat. If you're not hungry, don't eat. That's basically what this lifestyle is about. Listening to your hunger, fullness cues and eating accordingly. I think this is going to satisfy the kittens out of me. So I'm going to go and snuggle down and do some editing.